In this video, we will learn stop loss, trailing stop loss and target. So how to set? So click on settings. Then first of all, you have to click on the plot target SL and TSL to show where is your target, where is your SL and where is your TSL. So you can understand very well. Here is the section SL, TSL and target settings. By default, it is the off. So all target and SL is and trailing SL is off, and hence the all trades are cyclic. So entered, long entry, short entry, long entry, long exit, short entry, short exit. So it is the cyclic trade. But if I want to capture some point after every entry, then suppose if I click on target type, there are four different types: percentage, points, pips and number of bars. So pips is not useful here. This is only for the forex market, but it is not applying on the Indian market. So it is here, but there is no use. So we will use percentage, point and number of bars. So let's count the points. Suppose if I want 200 points, I will set the point here, target 100 points. So what happened from entry to exactly after 100 points, the target will hit. So if I choose suppose 300 point, because we are trading on 15 minutes, so let's take something big. So from entry to target, you can see the green line. Because of this gap up opening, it is exited on the next day. Here is a short entry and capture the target. You can see how this is useful, because once it is entered here and exited here, you can see the long time period is awaited and there is no exit. So even after entry, you will getting the loss, because due to this time delay, you will not able to get the, if you are trading the options, you will not get. In future you will exit at around the entry or maybe somewhere else. So it is better to use target. If you are confident that every point is captured, you have to set the the point that will help you. So to check, you can check the show monthly performance table. So only if you want target, you just click the target here in points. Suppose if you want in percentage, so in percentage you have to set like a 0.1 value, because you are trading the index. So hardly 0.1 to 1% you can achieve, because market is moving hardly in 0.1% to 0.5 or 0.6%. So you can change according to your time frame and your, suppose if you are trading in intraday or something like that, then you have to trade like a 0.1%. but if you are carrying the position and if you know that the 3-4% are going on, then you can set the percentage 1 or 4%. So I say 0.5%. After every entry I want 0.5%, then you can see the 0.5% you will see somewhere here. And if so, every this short periods you can achieve here, but you will miss this rally. Okay, so this is highly dependent upon if your number of entry is quite high, more than 1000 or 2000 or like that, then you will obviously you have to set the target. Otherwise your exit will ultimately in loss. So you can set in a percentage point, and the most important is number of bars. So number of bars, if you want to set, you have to set in a like a suppose 5 bar. So what happened, once it is entered, it will exit after the 5 bar. So let's see. So here entered, and after 5 bar, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So after 5 bar it will exit, whether it is profit or loss, it will exit in 5 bars. So suppose if I want to exit after 10 bars, so it will count from the entry 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So somewhere here it will exit. So by that way you can also increase your profit level and profit factor and percent. That is all dependent upon your settings, your time frame, everything. So in case suppose if you want also set the stop loss, then you have to set, there are 4-5 different types of stop loss. You can, the point in percentage is similar to target. Suppose I want the stop loss 40 points, then it will exit after the 40 points of, see this is the red line you are saying here, it is your stop loss. Let's say also set in target 400 points or 300 points. So you can see this plot target will help you to identify the target lines. This is your target, this is your stop loss. Okay, so by that way you can also control your short side also. So points in percentage, okay, you can understand. And see this pivot and higher high, lower low. So suppose if I set pivot, So I have to set the number of candles here. So if I set 40, so what happened? It will take the 40 candles and it will set the pivot. Pivot is your stop loss. So here you can see this is your 40, somewhere here there is the 40 points and the stop loss is here. This is the 40 candles left side, and once it is one candle is ahead, then last 40 in 40 candles, what is your stop loss? Okay, so it counts the pivot. Now you can also set, suppose let's say it's a 10 pivot, 10 candle pivot. So then what happened? So it's a 10 candle left and right side. So here in the last 10 candles there is a, this is your highest high pivot. Okay, this is your pivot. So 10 candle left and 10 candle right, this is your pivot. So let's say if I say 3, so when it will hit 3 candles. Okay, so at initially this red, this three candle stop loss is here, and ultimately it shifted somewhere here. So you can see this stop loss is hit somewhere here. So by that way, suppose it is 10, then what happened? Let's say I also remove the target, so you can understand I stop the target. So let's see this short entry when it will hit the stop loss. So there is stop loss somewhere here, then here, let's say around 5. So 5 candle, it will count the 5 plus 5 candle, left side 5 or right side 5. So somewhere here it is SL is hit. Let's increase the 15 candle left and right. So here, then it shifted here. So last it is here. Okay, and the second option is higher high and lower low. So when it's short, so it counts the lower low, and when it is long, it counts the lower low, and when it is short, it counts the higher high. So at 15 candles, it will set the stop loss, and it will shift it from every last 15 candle. So somewhere here it is stop loss hit. Let's say increase this stop loss. Let's increase somewhere 20. Okay, so what happened? So if it is also hit, let's say it's a 30. It is also hit, let's say it's a 40. Let's say it's a 50. See, so when 50 candles set, so what happened? Every 50 candles it's shifting somewhere here, and its last stop loss is here. But before that, your new entry set here. So depending upon the number of candles, you can set also the C somewhere here. Suppose this is your entry, and suppose if I set 30 candles. So you can see how the stop loss is trailed without any trailing stop loss. Simply this stop loss is just lower low of the last 30 candles. Let's, if I set 20, then somewhere here it is hit. Okay, before the exit. If I set 15, then it will maybe somewhere here. Okay, here. Okay, so by that way it's also a trailing stop loss. So you can also improve your profits by using this stop loss method. Suppose if I want a particular trailing SL, so how you can use? You just click here trailing SL. Okay, and you have to set a point. I mean, how much after point it will trigger. So when it's enter, okay, suppose if I enter 100 points, okay, so it's only active after the 100 points. And see, let's say 200 points here, so I can explain you. Okay, so what happened here exactly at this candle, before this candle, the 200 point is achieved and new high is became. Okay, so this high is higher than the 200 points. So now our stop loss, it's set at somewhere entry point, because here is the option from entry. Trail starts from entry. So it starts the trail from here. Whenever the new high is become, okay, it shift the difference between the last high, the last highest high. So it trails like that. So somewhere here the stop loss is hit it. Suppose if I want the trailing start from the stop loss, so if I suppose set from stop loss, but you have to be on your stop loss. Suppose if I want a stop loss from somewhere 50 points. So what happened? This 50 points and this 200 points total. I mean, this is 200 and below this is 50. So already stop loss is hit. Let me get some more points, 100 points. Okay. So let's say it's a 150. We have to wait this I. Oh, it's still stop loss hit. Let's say 200 points, because this is 15 minutes candle. So you need to be if high. Okay. So this 200 point is stop loss. So what happened? Your stop loss now start trailing somewhere here, because at this point 200 points is achieved. So it starts trailing from somewhere here. Whenever the new high became, your trail starts. Okay, so somewhere your trailing SL is hit here. Okay, if suppose I enter 250, then it's gaining more. Okay, let's say 300. Okay, so you can see somewhere this candle is reached the 300 point and it's activated the trailing SL. So whenever the new high, so new high when it happened in this candle, so your trailing now shifted somewhere here in the next candle here. Okay, when new high again become, your trail shifted here. Okay, so like that way your trailing SL will be moving forward. So somewhere here your trailing SL is hit it. So by that way you can improve your trading.